Mimi nataka naulize pia, sisi tunataka 30% shares yetu, kwa sababu walisema shares hata walikapatia tu speaker Wetangula, wakapatia Mudavadi. Mimi hata speaker nisaidie kwa bunge, mimi niko tu huko. Kimbiza wabunge wako kufanya mambo ya impeachment ya GACHAGUA kama ndio kazi ulichaguliwa kufanya. Nataka naulize wabunge wako, bills gapi ambazo umepitisha katika committee za agriculture na zingine ambazo mtasema umepitisha na zinafanya kazi kuinua mwananchi wa chini?
Yes, the impeachment motion of GACHAGUA is creating a force naturally for those who are going to support President William Ruto and for those who want to challenge him. And the forerunner has been GACHAGUA. GACHAGUA is attaining support from the Azimio principles who remained and not those who went to government. And DAP Kenya, Peter SALASYA, has come out to also fight the leaders, that is WETANGULA and MUDAVADI and President William Ruto. It shows you on how the political terrain is being built by the force of GACHAGUA. Western has always voted Raila Amolo Odinga, and Ruto wants it more than ever. It's the reason as to why he took two most senior leaders in the leader for 2022, and yet they failed to deliver. Peter SALASYA has come out to attack Ruto, Mudavadi and Wetangula because of the shares which were exhibited by GACHAGUA. In fact, GACHAGUA put up a defense unveiling a lot of things which 99% of them that were slapped as charges on him were done by William Ruto. So Peter SALASYA coming out to attack William Ruto, it shows something. It shows the terrain that is being built up in the Western Kenya. So in this episode, I've come to talk about the statements of Peter SALASYA, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want you to know that if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So, there are some members of parliament who are able to win an election by not getting on the tickets of the popular parties. Any leader who was able to win an election in communities which had a dominant party must be given credit where it's due. For example, any person who won on the ticket of who won in Rift Valley and Central Kenya without being on the ticket of UDA must given his credit where it's due. Anyone who won in Western without being on a ticket of UDA and ODM must be given credit. Among those leaders is Peter SALASYA. He won on a DAP Kenya ticket. So he cannot be wished away. Peter SALASYA came out to ask President William Ruto that he should be true to his words, that he used a lot of quickness to impeach the Deputy President GACHAGUA, yet he has failed to deliver to the Western. Before I proceed, let me first play with the tape when Peter SALASYA was asking Ruto. Here is the tape. I want you to listen very carefully.
Mimi nataka niulize rais wa Kenya, the way tu unakimbiza wabunge wako kufanya mambo ya impeachment ya GACHAGUA kama ndio kazi ulichaguliwa kufanya. Nataka naulize wabunge wako, bills gapi ambazo umepitisha katika committee za agriculture na zingine ambazo mtasema umepitisha na zinafanya kazi kuinua mwananchi wa chini. Lakini mnataka kupitisha zile ambazo mko na interest nazo, ambazo mnajua hiyo ndio interest yenu na haiwezi benefit mwananchi wa kawaida. Na hata transition ukiangalia wamekuja katoa maneno ya NHIF. Wanaleta mambo ya NHIF. There should be a progress. There should be progress. Like ukitoka hii saa hii ukienda NHIF uko nayo haiendi through. Unaenda SHA haifanyi kazi. Na watu wanataka kutibiwa, mko pale. Mkatoa UPA ya wanafunzi wetu, watoto wetu walikuwa wanatibiwa. Amukuleta alternative nyingine. Mnasema mnatuongoza, mnatupeleka wapi nyinyi watu nauliza.
That is Peter SALASYA. Peter Salasya's comments cannot be taken lightly. I've realized that members of parliament on DAP Kenya ticket are siding with GACHAGUA. Members of Wiper are siding with GACHAGUA. You clearly see a political formation that is formed on the basis of the impeachment. And it's true to ask that. You know, these questions are going to continue arising. The way, the speed, the zeal which was used by members of parliament to impeach GACHAGUA, yet on key issues that concern Kenyans, the House is normally divided. Some bills take long, the agriculture bills and others, so it shows you the priority of leaders. In fact, this impeachment motion, may I see the impeachment motion as a payback of the ODM because of the appointment that was done by William Ruto, appointing the 4 members from ODM. Okay? This is what I think. It was a payback. That's why when they were voting the impeachment motion, they impeached GACHAGUA as if he was the president. Yet all the charges which were placed against GACHAGUA were done by William Ruto. In fact, GACHAGUA was so good in defense that everything they accused him, he played a video of William Ruto doing the same. So the comments of Peter Salasya show the political formation that is being formed, which is going to be headed by GACHAGUA in case the court puts him off the hook. You clearly see that Peter Salasya even went ahead to attack Wetangula, the Speaker of National Assembly, and the Prime Cabinet Secretary, because for you to come out as a winner in Western Kenya, you must take Mudavadi and Wetangula heads on. You all know Mudavadi and Wetangula failed to deliver in 2022. Western Kenya was largely won by ODM and Raila Amolo Odinga. But politics is dynamics. By them being in government, they may influence a lot. So, by fighting their influence early on, you must take them on by telling them to account. For example, Peter Salasya came out and asked them that the 30% which was given to be accounted for. In fact, Peter Salasya said these statements. Here is the tape.
Mimi nataka naulize pia sisi tunataka 30% shares yetu. Kwa sababu walisema shares hata walikatupatia tu speaker Wetangula wakapatia Mudavadi. Mimi hata speaker nisaidie kwa bunge, mimi niko tu huko. Hata nipatie nafasi ya kuongea. Nikileta hizi mkono anipatie sasa ananisaidia na mimi na 30%. Barabara zote ambazo zililetwa kama Kakamega zote zilistole. We want to see development and that is what we want. We don't want the positions. Hiyo ndio maneno ambayo tunataka kuambia. Pia mimi nataka share yetu ya maendeleo. Papa Peter Salasya. So kwa sababu nimekuja hapa tumekuwa na.
So that is Peter Salasya cautioning Mudavadi and Wetangula about their 30% share. This is not the first leader to come out and ask Wetangula and Mudavadi about the 30% share. And this is a narrative that is going to be used against Wetangula if the 5 years erupt without Nzoia Sugar Company being revived and many other things in Western. When the roads are stalled, you cannot tell the public that you are in a government to bring maendeleo. Yet, in the coalition agreement, it said that you got 30% share. What are you going to tell the public? So, a political coalition is being shaped up. And to me, basing on history, where you see a Chukuyu on the presidential ticket is where the winner is supposed to be. You can convince me otherwise, but basing that in the history of Kenya, when you see a leader who's a Kikuyu at the presidency, or a leader who's a deputy as a Kikuyu, just know that is the coalition to win. Since independence, we've had the presidents either as a Kikuyu or as a deputy. And this is going to be interesting vote. Because if GACHAGUA is let off the hook, we are going to see a political force which we've never seen before. So the comments of Peter Salasya is a sign of a boiling coalition, is a sign of a force that's ready to take on William Ruto in the next general presidential election. Of course, that's my opinion. Do make comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.